What is doing well? Yeah, I'm doing.
I know him.
Kamba mchezo Yosamola ni kaje bakuteka muto from Sakofuta home bus.
We are from Namaiva. Same situation. Same situation. Link same. Kampala has people.
I think what is
Kampala has people.
and most of them they here now.
Yeah, the lockdown is what is pushing people.
And she's coming.
It is coming. We just gave us.
My name is Kole Aisha. I am a student from Namungona Salaf. As per my expectation, the way I can see, the means I don't expect to travel like today. Because I'm seeing every hour and then people are increasing and they are charging the transport very high. So I don't think I'll be able to travel today because of the transport.
When they closed schools,
I felt very bad because I had thought that now, since Museveni had said that we should come back to school, we are going to study and sit for our exam, because he had said that we are going to spend one month and a half to complete our senior theory work. Then we shall go home for like a holiday, so 2 weeks, then we come back in August for our senior 4. But it was so disappointing that he closes the school and as well as the church and the mosques. Kale, my appeal to our fellow students is that
maybe to the government and to the students.
for us as students, now that they have closed us and we are going home, we just need to take care of ourselves, and where necessary, we need to do some kind of hand working if necessary. But more so, my appeal goes to my fellow girls. We should keep ourselves, we should abstain from this early sex. Anyone can deceive us right now. I know most of the people there, guys, are waiting for us outside just to disappoint us. So we should not make these 42 days that they have given us ruin the entire life of ours. And my appeal to the government is that they should have mercy upon us students. Because by closing us, we students, it will not make our country develop. Instead, after some years, our country will be totally ruined.
King Brian Innocent. I'm a student of business administration at Makerere University College of Business and Management Science. I am traveling to Yam district, but I've been here since 7 a.m. Up to now, I've not yet got the bus. Initially, I'd come with only 50,000 shillings. I thought that would be enough to take me up to Yam or Lira. But on reaching here, I found that those who are heading that side, you should be having either 100,000 or 120,000. So it was not been easy. So I'm still here stranded. So my request is to the government that if it's possible, they should first of all try to actually extend the date. Not the 10th. I think this coming Thursday. At least should be extended up to the end of this week, so that more students can actually leave this place.
When the president announced about the suspension of schools,
as a student, actually, for me, because I love following things on social media, it was not all that very good to me, but I expected it. Because I've been seeing when I come to town, I've always seen complacency on the side of the members of the public. So when President announced this, it was not actually a surprise to me because I'd expected it. Though it disorganized me in one way or another, but I'd expected it. So it didn't take me by a lot of surprise because I'd expected it. and I believe it was worth doing that, because I've been seeing people, some even from the church actually the church that I always go to from Makerere there, very many of them are not doing all that very well. They're suffering with COVID. Even some students. I was also following from Chambogo there. Oh, the situation is pathetic, so it was not all that surprising to me.
What Irene? I'm in Hoima School of Nurse. Actually, I'm doing a certificate in nursing. Yes, yesterday I came here very late, and we had to sleep outside. So even we were fearing of robbers, what? So we came here. Things are not good. We are lacking money, and the prices for buses are high. And we are thinking, which type of government is this? We are really suffering a lot. I'm not feeling so good, and I've not got a ticket up to now because I'm lacking some money. I'm just here. Even the father is like, he's going to sell some chicken and send me money, but I'm not seeing any money from the account. Yes.
It's too much for me because I'm very hungry. I can't talk.
Okay, you just tell us your name, your level of education, and your experience yesterday.
My name is Angu Florence. I'm from Bukedia. I've been there in Hoima School of Nursing. But really it is very hard since yesterday. I've been suffering. I slept at the park. I've not eaten since now. So now I don't have energy of talking even. I feel bad. I wish there is a way I could do any food, but there is no way.
The president had announced the closure of public transport. So I'm here to find ways of getting to my hometown Soroti. But things are not going on well because I've moved around. I've seen they have increased the fare, they have doubled. And then since morning I haven't tasted anything. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I believe, God willing, I have to talk to my home people so that they get me something. That's basically what I can tell you right now.
My name is Molan Jace, a student at Makerere University, doing journalism and communication in my third year. About the situation here, the situation is actually worrying because people have been here. I have been here since 6 a.m. and it's getting to 2 and I'm still around. I have no hope of leaving this place until people like reduce, because we are so many people and the only people who are able to go are those people that know someone or those people that have someone who knows someone. So it is very complicated to leave this place. We are so many people here and I don't think we can all go today. We only have today and the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And I really don't think that is enough time for all of us to leave this place. So I'm appealing to the government, if there is a way they can actually add us like a week. With that week, I hope I and my other people that are here, plus those people that are not yet here, we can actually get means of traveling. And I'm sure this is not only happening here, but even in other parts. So I wish the government can at least add us like 1 year, one week. Thank you so much.
My name is Nabasa Alvid. I'm a student at Makerere, second year. This situation is honestly very unfavorable for most of us because they closed schools Sunday night and we are all struggling to go back. The prices have hiked. They have moved from 50, here they're actually getting up to 70, 80, different buses. And there aren't really buses to take us. I've been here since 6:30 in the morning. I've been stranded. I'm quite literally seated here, so I guess that gives you the clear insight of what's going on here. There are a lot of people. There is no actual order, and we don't really know actually what we're going to do. Because I do want to leave this place. If it is possible in any way, they can add more time for these people. Because there is no way these people will actually finish moving by Thursday. Yeah, there are people that slept here that are actually still here. So yeah, honestly, if the president can be lenient and probably add another week or so for people to actually recollect their belongings and rearrange their lives to move, because it's not easy to just wake up one morning and move. This doesn't really favor us. We understand the situation, but honestly, there isn't really much COVID SOPs following right here. Look at everyone just running around. So that kind of pressure doesn't actually help prevent the situation they're trying to control. You understand? Then if they close public transportation and private public transportation, that will still leave the population of people. It doesn't actually serve the purpose they're trying to serve here. So maybe a little leniency on the people and how they move will help. Most of these people are trying to get back home before they actually in case they fully lock down the country. So we're just trying to make it to the next thing.
Okay, kwa majina naitwa Skola Makena. Mimi ni mwanafunzi katika chuo kikuu cha Makerere. Nasomea wakili. Hali sahi iko tensed up. Sahi hata transport iko juu. Tunashindwa tutarudi aje nyumbani. There are a lot of measures. Yeah.
Sasa kabla ya rais kutangaza kwamba inafaa watu wasafiri baadhi ya siku 4 hizo, kutoka Kenya kuja huku ulitumia kiwango cha hela ngapi, na kwa sasa inafaa ulipe kadri ya pesa ngapi kutoka hapa kurudi Kenya?
Nikitoka Kenya kurudi nilitumia like 3,500, lakini sasa hivi unaona narudi na 4,500. That is Kenya shillings, which is high. Yeah, na wazazi wanaona challenge. Yeah.
Sawa, asante. Sasa
na
kabla kama naikosema
nilikuwa nimechanganyikiwa juu nilikuwa nianze mitihani zangu Monday. Lakini akafunga Jumapili, na sasa itabidi tufuate presidential directives. Lazima sasa kila mtu arudi nyumbani. Kwa sababu corona inaua. Na tumeona watu wamekufa hata shuleni.
Tumea huko Entebbe. Naitwa Jovens High School. Lakini nataka kuvuka twende Mbala alafu tuvuke Kenya. Lakini naona ni kama haiwezekani. Badala hapa hivi tumefika saa 11. Mpaka sasa hivi bado hatuna hata amani, yani hata tunaenda pata gari. Hata price yani ni shida. Inaenda ikipanda. Asubuhi tulifika hapo wanatuambia 40,000. Sasa hivi wanatuambia 90. Unaona kama sisi tunatoka shule hata hatuna pesa yani.
Baada ya kutangaza rais kwamba vyuo vyote vimefungwa, wewe kama mwanafunzi?
Mimi huwa nimepata hisia mabaya yani. Kama niko sasa senior 5. Sasa ni kama naenda fanya senior 5 mara 3, miaka 3 yani. Hiyo naona ni kama inanirudisha nyuma. Kama mimi siwezi nikajua watu wengine.
My name is Nelson Sekandi, and I work as the manager of Namaiva bus terminus located here in Old Kampala. And Namaiva actually is one of the biggest terminal here in Uganda because we move cross borders to also these buses which goes to other districts. Last week the President of the Republic came and addressed the nation about the disease COVID-19, and most of the affected sectors are the transport industry because they gave us up to Thursday that by exactly 10th we have to be closing or shutting down. And the next day, very early in the morning at 5, the park was full of passengers up to now. Most of them actually they spend their night here waiting for buses which are not there. Reason being, these buses are carrying half capacity, and once they go, some of the bus operators are not bringing back their buses here in Kampala. And the fares also, the bus operators have increased their fares. Reason being, those buses which are coming from that side, they're not coming with people, they are coming when they are empty. So the number of passengers has increased and is keeping on increasing. So what we're also requesting the government or the President of the Republic of Uganda, at least to add us something like 1 week or 5 days, to make sure that we ferry these people to go back to their final destination. This will also enable us to make sure that we don't spread this COVID-19 disease. We encourage these bus operators also to carry half capacity. It will also help us that we don't make sure that the disease is not spread. Me, what I would like to request the President of the Republic of Uganda, at least to add us at least 1 week to make sure that these passengers go to their final destination. These 3 days or 4 days are not going to be enough. According to what's happening right now in the park, seriously, the days won't be enough. So we're just requesting the government at least to add us 1 week or 5 days. It will be enough for us to transport these people to their final destination. These buses are taking half capacity and they are traveling long journey. And some of the bus operators, once they take their buses there, they are not bringing them back here. So that's the most challenging issue we are facing here at the terminal. And the number is overwhelming. People are just increasing. Remember, there are almost other people who spent like 2 days sleeping here in the terminal. What I'm saying, you know, these buses, they are granted route charts to transport the people, like from here to Kampala. They have their route chart. They are not like taxis which are operating within Kampala. So now, like interstate buses, we have buses which have parked here for almost 1.5 years. They're almost 100 buses. These buses were the one crossing the borders, going to Nairobi, going to Tanzania, Rwanda, Congo, and Burundi. For them, they are still parked here because of the border closure. Same applies to these buses. We have no option. These buses are going to be parked, of which they are going to affect us also, revenue also of the park and all that. This one also goes to the passengers. Here in the terminal, we make sure that the bus takes the required number, that's 39. Don't allow the drivers or the turnman, because we are aware that there are a lot of passengers on roads. So you passengers, you're paying twice. You think they are charging you 150, 170, 180. So you're paying twice the amount. So don't allow any driver or conductor to add on passenger on your way. So you have to be vigilant also. Make sure you don't accept that. This will help you also to avoid spreading the disease COVID-19. Reason being, you've left the park when they have measured your temperature, but the person whom you found in the road, you don't know his status, how he is. So you be vigilant, don't accept the driver or the turnman to add on passengers on you. Right now, the buses are supposed to carry 39 passengers, of which by then they used to carry 67. But because of COVID-19, following the SOPs, they are carrying now half capacity, which is 39. And also, these bus operators, they have increased the fares because of the overwhelming number in the terminal. Now, like in Gulu, they're charging 40,000, but right now 140, 150, up to 170. Lira, it used to be 35, even 30,000, but right now 150 to 160. This is because of the numbers which are keeping on increasing. And another thing, they are doing that because if this bus takes passenger from Kampala to Gulu, those on which are coming back, they come back when they are empty. So they have to make sure that they double that so that they get fuel plus the allowances of the drivers and some other workers. True, we have passengers who have spent almost 2 days sleeping in the park here because of lack of transportation. Because of these buses, they go at times, they delay from where they have gone, and it has forced them to sleep here in the park. And also because of the curfew, someone comes from Kawempe or Gayaza to come and board a bus here in Namaiba. Now, like yesterday, most of them, they came here at around 4, others came at around 3. So it reached 7 to 9 when they are still here. So instead of moving around, and there is curfew, so they decided to spend the night here in the terminal. We as the bus terminal management, we have tried to engage police and KCCA, UPDF, plus our security forces here to help us and give security to those people. And these people are safe. What we're just encouraging people here to wear their mask, wash their hands, but the issues of social distance right now, I think you can see, we try our level best to make sure that these people are wearing masks. The park is, for sure, it's crowded of passengers, but this is because of the buses. Asante sana. Majina naitwa Nelson Sekandi. Niko kama manager hapa na Maiba Bus Terminal. Rais wa Uganda, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, wiki ile ambao last week alitokea, alikuja ongea kwa hiyo ugonjwa ya COVID-19. Sisi kama watu wa mabasi ametupatia muda ya siku 4. Tariki 10 alituambia tufunge. Sasa shida ilikuwa ni moja. Wabiria wamekuwa mingi sana kwa hii park. Wengine wanagopa ati watafunga hii, wataweka hii total lockdown kabisa. Sasa hao wabiria wengine wamelala hapa, wamemaliza kama siku 2 hapa kwa park. Shida ni moja. Hizo basi alikuwa zinachukua wabiria kama saa hii wanachukua 39. Hiyo ndio shida yenyewe mwenye iko. Hizo basi ambao zilikuwa zinachukua full capacity, lakini saa hii kwa hii ugonjwa wa COVID-19 tuliwaambiwa wacha waweke watu 39. Kila siku wabiria wanazidi kukuja hapa kwa terminal. Sasa sisi kama na Maiba Bus Terminal tumejaribu sana kuweka hiyo mambo ya SOPs, kila kitu. Tumejaribu kuleta polisi, tumeleta UPDF, tumeleta hao watu wa KCC watusaidie kwa hiyo situation mwenye iko kwa park. Tumejaribu sana kama hii sisi hao watu wa bus terminal hii kufanya kila kitu iende taratibu. Sasa kitu ni kimoja. Hao watu wamemaliza hapa kama siku 2, wengine siku 3. Sisi kama watu wa transport sector mwenye kitu tunaomba rais wa Uganda, His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, at least atuongeze kama siku kama karibu wiki moja ama siku 5, tujaribu kuchukua watu waende kwa mbali mwenye wanaenda. Hiyo kitu itatusaidia kutoa watu, hiyo namba ipunguke kwa hii terminal. Sasa hii hao watu wameongeza hiyo pesa kwa sauri. Sasa kutoka hapa kwenda Lida walikuwa na charge 30,000, wengine walikuwa na charge 50,000, lakini sasa hii wana charge laki na wengine wana charge 1,500,000, wengine wana charge 130,000. Shida ni moja tu. Hizi basi zikienda huko mbali mwenye zinaenda hapa, kama zinarudi hapa Kampala kuchukua abiria, wengine zinakuja kama ziko empty. Zingine hazikuje na abiria kwa sauri hakuna watu wenye wanatoka huko mbali kuja hapa Kampala, au wenye wanatoka ndio wanaenda kwa Kampala. Hiyo ndio shida.
What is this doing well? Yeah, why am doing?
Manyabu.